313,000 miles. 99 Ford Explorer, that's how many miles it got before the alternator finally died. It's on its first one, but dead now, so anyway, we gotta figure out how to fix it, right? Well, first thing we gotta do, let's open the hood. It's got a lot of miles on it, as you can see. Hi, Missy. Let's pop the hood. Are you gonna go up? Well, thank you. Are you here to help? Suppose we better disconnect the battery, this 8mm. This air intake's gotta come out of here next. There's 2 air cleaner clips. Yeah, there. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Definitely got to disconnect the power wire. Well, that was easy. Well, there's a plug on the back here. It's got to come undone. There it goes. That's the one. I just use a screwdriver to pry backwards on this tab, and it pulls right out. Oh, it's easier when you got the right tool. Okay. Oh, that was tight. All right, these are both 13mm. You know what? We forgot to take the belt off. That's probably important. We're gonna go in through here. So what I just did was I grabbed a screwdriver and shoved it down underneath the air box, right underneath here. Pop these 2 little connectors loose. This thing can lift right up and out of here. See, it's got these little plugs on the bottom. They suck it down into those holes. Pop them loose. Anyway, let's get that out of there. It gives us some more room to work on things. Oh, that's better. Okay, there's the belt tensioner, right there. 15mm socket on the end of it, turn it clockwise, and while you're doing so, you can slip the belt off one of the pulleys and we should be set. You guys can watch along from up there where you probably can't see anything. Maybe I can get my hand in here. Clockwise, have I got that set the right way? No, clockwise. Now I do. All right, let's do it. It's in there, I promise, but it's not on yet, really. Hey, there we go. Okay, it's on. Now I'm gonna try and slip the belt. Oh, I wonder if you... Let's make this better. Hang on 1 second. I don't know if you can see a thing. I hope you can. Okay, it's on. I've got my hand on there. All right, and that pulley up here is what we're going for. Oh yeah, that's loosening it all right. Well, let's do this. Here we go. Give it a good crank. Yeah. Slip this one off. Hey! We did it. It was pretty easy once you figure it out. All right, you got another angle here. You get that off, rotates up out of the way. You're gonna need a 13mm deep well socket. All right, will this can come out of here? Yes, it will. Our prize. Here it comes. The baby will be born if we do this right. The baby is too tight. No, it is coming out. We have birthed the baby. It's out. I got a new alternator from the, well, it's a reman, but there's 2 issues. One, this has been caved in. I'm gonna fix that before I throw it back in, which is probably no big deal, but just in case, you know, there's electrical connections under there, I don't know. Don't want it short out. And let me show you the other problem. It's not a big deal. We can fix the other one too. This one has a bigger pulley. Again, probably it would be just fine, but you know what? I'm gonna swap them. So let's do that. Yeah, right here, it's kind of sunken in. Oh, this looks nice. Well, for those of you that are thinking I'm a little paranoid, there's reason for it. See, this part here is caved in. Look what's right straight underneath there. There's electrical connectors right here. I don't, you know, Maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. We're gonna fix it. This should work. Good as new. Well, for any of you that might be curious like I was, how the old one failed, it's probably these slip rings or the brushes, but either way, it's not in great condition, you know? Look at the new one. That's better. It's ready to go in. There it goes. Boy, that's a pain to put on. Why is that so tweaked? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's done. When you go to reinstall the belt, look for the guide under the hood and make sure your belt matches this exactly. Yours might be different. Wish me luck. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it, but let's put the belt on. What did I say it was? 15 millimeter? Or am I wrong? I thought that's what it was. Was it 13? Let's try 13. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna go back and rewind the video. Thought it was 15. Where'd my 15 millimeter go? Shoot.
A few moments later.
I found it. I put it where the 13 goes. Perfect. That's just exactly how you don't lose it, right? Yeah, whatever. Here we go. Almost. Oh, boy, that is tight. One more time. Here we go. Gotta get this one on. There it goes. It's probably the better way to do it, now that I've done it, is do it under the tensioner because there's no lip. Anyway, it's done, it's on. Before I stuff my airbox in, I'm gonna put just a little bit of silicone lube on these nubs because they were a huge pain to get out. That way, if I ever gotta pull it out again, it won't be so bad. I'll put them on the other ones over here too. Silicone's not gonna hurt the rubber, right? I love this stuff. I put it on everything. Well, not everything, you know what I'm saying. Lots of stuff. Man, those pop right in with the lube. Fabulous. Air filter. And the air box. Let me back you up. That's better. Snap the snaps. Connect that one. Hey, that's got silicone lube. I must have been here before. That's on, that's on. This is tight. That's done, that's done. Oh, one more. Don't forget to put this one or you'll get a check engine light. Now we just gotta test it. .4. It's fixed. Well, that was pretty straightforward, honestly. It didn't take me all that long. It took me more time putting up the camera and everything than anything else, so that's it. Go do yours. Give me a thumbs up if it helped, and hey, hopefully I'll see you around next time.